It's Lyndal Spirit. We just finished shooting the commercial for our Sprinter van. We're trying to do the promotion with Mercedes Benz and Fast Track, I believe it is, that has promotion to win a Sprinter van for your business. It's been a while since I did the updates. We're just reviewing the footage. We're going to get that up. But there's a lot going on, and it's been a long time since I've done any of the updates. Usually it's one of the models or one of the upcoming artists that has been doing the updates lately. And I wanted to get it back on and go ahead and do one for you. We got the new website up. This website is completely new. It's all the ideas that we've been working on for the last 10 years. The new issue of VIP Room magazine is coming out. We broke it down state by state. Let's talk about that for a minute. VIP Room magazine was a worldwide magazine, but mainly focused on the nation. It brought a lot of content, but what it didn't have was a whole lot of stories that everybody could really relate to in their area. There were stories in there from their area, but it didn't really hit the communities like I wanted it to. So we broke it down by each state. Now what this does is, as you know, a few years ago I decided to go completely digital and stop pressing the magazine. Not because we had any left over, because we didn't, but eventually it's going to end up in the trash. Being environmentally conscious, I felt that Dreaming DaVinci, moving onto that platform, could offer so much more. We could offer, video now, audio, pictures that change as, there's so much more we could do, and you can still read the magazine like you're reading an everyday magazine. The pages flip and everything. So we made that decision a few years ago. Recently I made the decision and presented it to my board of directors as that we need to break it down by states. The reason why was because, for one, we would be in the communities. There'd be a community liaison for each state that we're in. Itchy beard. And we would be able to actually really get in there and work with the smaller businesses, the nonprofits, and the organizations that are behind the scenes making a lot of stuff happen. Another thing was that the job market. I wanted to be able to offer jobs in those communities that really move people. It's not minimum wage, that's for sure. So I wanted to really change people's lives and to be able to educate them while doing it. So you may come to work for Dreaming DaVinci on the VIP Room magazine in your state, but we're going to teach you how to just really grow what you want to grow. And in the process, I hope you learn to make money, and you move on to make money, and we hire somebody else. That's what I would like to see happen. So that was a big issue for me, was the VIP Room magazine needs to be generating jobs everywhere. So we're at the current moment, the new website has under the contact us a job application, and currently what we're looking for company wide. Then I wanted to design the website not only to handle that, but artists. If you're a Dreaming DaVinci artist, or if you're an independent artist or with another record label, it really doesn't matter. You get on there, you fill out the artist application. Where it says tell me about yourself, you tell me if you're an independent artist, if you're with a label, or I will know if you're on Dreaming DaVinci's label. And whether it's music, modeling, whatever it is that you do, small businesses are encouraged to do it too. Get on there and just say, I'm a small business, this is my area. All we need to know is what area you're in, what you do, and if everything's legit, because we check out everybody, then we go ahead and we put you on one of the web pages where people can actually book your services using our system. Currently, right now, that's free. Eventually, it's going to be a $3 fee every month, and then a 15% of it's 15% whatever you're being booked for, but that is billed as a processing fee. So if you're being booked for $100, it'll come out to $115, I think. It's early. So that was one of the things that I just thought worldwide we could really help a lot of people. We're out on tour right now. We're getting ready to head out to Arizona and the magazine's halfway done for Arizona already, and we're already getting some great advertisers. Thank you, Arizona. California, you guys are getting it in. We already got the cover model for California and a couple stories, so we'll be heading from California to Nevada to get the VIP room in Nevada done, and we already have the cover model. We still need the stories and the ads, and get on it, people. I'm going to be putting up the advertising stuff this weekend on the website. I've been directly working with people. My teams have been going out in each area working with it. We'll be in Georgia. First, I'll be in New York for 3 days. We're looking at some VIP room markets out there and some things we're going to be working with. And then I will go to Georgia, and I'll be there for a week. And we will be putting the Georgia version of the VIP room magazine together. And then I was recently asked by a friend why I haven't came to Seattle yet. And I told her it just wasn't enough interest. And all of a sudden, tons of people started hitting me up from Seattle. Not only that, but they're all on different social sites. I'm on a lot of different social sites, so there's no way that all of the people that are hitting me up knows this particular friend. So Seattle, we're actually looking at you. What we're looking for is small businesses, community events, and that the advertising helps sets up the jobs so that people get paid for getting us ads, and we work with individual people. We teach them how to get the ads for the magazine. We don't use an ad agency. I believe in dealing as directly as possible with the people. I like to personally know who I'm dealing with on any level. And typically, if you are a company that's completely automated, typically I don't do a lot of business with you. Even with Sony, I go into their stores, I talk to their people, and they order everything that I use with Sony. Mercedes is a great company, but again, I have talked to the corporate office, I've talked with their salespeople, I've talked with their sponsors people. I know that's a good company. Mercedes Benz does a lot. They donate Bionic parts that their company builds to, that's Sony that does that. Sony does the Bionic legs and arms, then they donate it, sorry. But both Sony and Mercedes Benz are companies I've worked with for a long time, I know who I'm dealing with. So Canon is another company that I really work with. I use all their products. Yamaha, Sonic, but Sonic's own, it's the brand name is pretty much deleted, but I still use the ASR10 and the EPSs, so I typically deal with companies that I know they have more than just making money about them, and that's what we're looking for VIP Room Magazine. We're looking for positive people doing positive things and bringing that back into making a profit instead of trying to make a profit and it end up being a positive thing. Okay, check out the Dreaming DaVinci website. Join it. There's going to be some great things coming. We're doing a lot of building. Again, I've always been the one that had to be in there, make sure everything's perfect. Now I have a small team that directly works with me, and we are creating as fast as we can. But again, we're still a small team, and my ideals are huge. So for you, right now is a great time to get on the Dreaming DaVinci website. All the models and artists who get on now and sign up, and we get you posted and stuff like that, you're going to have a huge leeway of free time before that $3 fee starts kicking in. It'll be a little while. I told everybody we was coming up with a new website, get on there and start registering and reading VIP Room Magazine, so that when it's all set up, it's set up now so that even though VIP Room Magazine is still free to read, you do have to register for the website. And I hope I designed it painless so that you can get on, get some basic information, and be on the website doing whatever it is you do and finding out information. We're bringing a lot of resources from a lot of different places. Enough about the new website. I got something really exciting to talk about. I have really been working for years on this different type of reality show. A lot of you know I don't watch TV, and if I do, it's CLIQUE TV because I own it. I'm still an independent television station, media company. We haven't been bought up by no larger companies or sponsored as far as like being able to tell us what we can and cannot say. I don't do that. I don't make those type of deals. I'm going to be who I am. So when you see it on CLIQUE TV or in VIP Room Magazine, those are real people. So recently, one of my new artists, Mystique, she's a reality show fanatic, and I was watching those and I was like, wow, this is horrible. You know, how can we be poisoning our minds with this garbage? So I wanted to create a reality show that was about you. As you know, we had the reality show on CLIQUE TV, Behind the Mask, and we never called it a reality show, but it was just, you know, what Dreaming DaVinci and all the rest of the companies and me personally goes through on a day-to-day basis to make it happen. I flipped it around. I was like, okay, now let's talk about the people that actually come to me for business advice that you guys never get to see. The people that want to know how to start their own fashions, the ones that are in the shows, the ones that are really struggling, trying to feed their kids, make it happen, and still try to live this dream, have their own business and grow it. So what we did was I went out and I talked to a whole bunch of my celebrity friends, my millionaire friends, my wealth advisors. I've talked to hundreds of people, okay? So we sent out letters of intent, which means that they have an interest in doing the show if it happens, okay? So to give you an idea, some of the people I've talked to is Ronique Marshall from the Keisha Cole reality show. She not only has an interest in it, but she's actually been a really big help behind the scenes. The fabulous and wonderful Melba Moore has expressed an interest in doing this show. Her main concern was the drama that she has seen on the other reality shows, and I told her no, there will be no drama like that, no fake stuff. It's going to be real people, and we're going to be giving them advice and then watching how they apply that advice to their life. The good thing is the emotional conflicts that you'll see, people just breaking down, and I know it's going to happen because I go through it, and I've been doing this for a long time, and even I just get overwhelmed. It can be overwhelming. So yeah, you're going to see some emotional breakdowns, but you're not going to see a whole lot of, you're not going to see any fights and people throwing drinks in each other's face and just disrespecting each other. That's not Dreaming DaVinci, nor CLIQUE TV. Then another concern was, are we really helping these people? And the truth of the matter is, yes, we're trying to talk to sponsors, and so for each person's business, music, whatever it is they're doing, they would be on the show. A panel decides on the people that we're going to put on the show. Okay. Then once they're on the show, they initially get their business plan together, give them some resources, and they start meeting with their advisor, which will be one of the, like somebody like Melba Moore. I mean, imagine somebody like Melba Moore saying, this is what you need to do to sell your music, to have a good album, to sing this way, and then sitting back and just letting you do it. And then, you know, you make a mistake and they just tell you how to do it again. Our goal is to get sponsors and other people aware of these people, and if they show the drive and determination that it takes, and they're not giving up, and they can still manage their daily lives and still do what they're doing, then hopefully people will jump in and support them and help their businesses grow and you know, get it off. So we're hoping, but in each season we want to, originally I wanted 5 people in 8 different states and in non-competitive categories to be on the show. I'm not sure how many we're going to do, but I know the show's coming out soon, quickly. A lot of stuff is happening with that show. The show is called Broke to Ballin', and it's basically people just trying to make their dreams happen, and it's a reverse of the Dreaming DaVinci Behind the Mask. It's not about Dreaming DaVinci, it's about you, and I think that's really important. what I really want to stress is the information. I mean, we have Terry Moore, okay, Ronique Marshall, Melba Moore has expressed interest. We've talked with, we've sent the information to Pam Greer. In case you don't know, next to Melba Moore, Pam Greer. Melba Moore and Pam Greer are the two beautiful black women that has opened up more in their areas of the entertainment industry for people of color, but specifically women. And that cannot be taken away from them. That they're legends in the industry. So we're really hoping Pam Greer has a interest in this show. I haven't heard back from her, so don't ask. There's no guarantee she's going to be on the show. Melba Moore expressed interest, so that's a good thing. So all these letter of intents went out. MC Lights got one. Lynn Richardson, and I don't know if you guys know about Lynn, but she is financially great. Don Agent is going to be one of the advisors. She said she would be highly interested, and Fran Briggs. On top of that, we got Arizona's own Ricky Johnson, who you guys know is a marketing monster. And then of course I'm going to be on the show, making my guest appearances, and some of the artists, working with them in the businesses. So I think there's going to be great information no matter who you are or what you're doing. I tell people all the time, no matter what you're doing, the formula for success, the formula to make it happen is the same all the way across the board. The marketing, the drive, the determination, and the mentality, which is 99.9% of whether you make it or not, it's all the same. There's books you can read. Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I remember at this time, that's a book, the information in there, no matter what you're doing in your life, even if you're just a volunteer at church, reading this book can help your church grow. I don't know how to express that. It's not about good or bad or how popular your company is. It's about what you know. And 99.9% of everything you do is about what you know. And if you don't know it, talk to somebody who does. I don't know how to produce reality shows outside of CLIQUE TV, and we've been working with some major negotiation companies, and some huge deals have been laid on a table. And so I got a little bit of work to do, but you know, I hope to bring it to a major network just because of the fact that I need that kind of exposure for you. I want you guys to be able to see it. Of course it's going to be on CLIQUE TV, but I want it to be on something like MTV. The reason why is because their sphere of influence is greater than mine. I have a nice sphere of influence, but it's worldwide, but it's not as big as MTV's. So I can reach and touch a lot more people and fill a lot more hearts with a lot of good information, make a lot of dreams happen, and get emails from people who just watched the show and get the information and applied it and had success with it. Or if they didn't have success, then I can get messages from them. They can get on the website and make comments and tell me. And then, you know, I just see a beautiful thing happening, a big, beautiful movement. So the show's called Broke the Ballin'. We're talking to a lot of beautiful people. I am looking so forward to bringing this show out and just making it happen. And the new magazine with the, you know, just creating jobs for people and getting into communities. You know, I've been tiptoeing out and visiting down south and just going through neighborhoods, and one of my attorneys went back to New Orleans, where she's from, and went to the 9th Ward, and she said it's still a disaster area. Nobody's talking about it. Mississippi, I guess, was really injured, and I had another friend do that. So I really want to touch those communities. I really want to do some things to get out there and just really help nationwide in some high-risk urban areas and suburban areas. Some of you guys is high risk too, because we all are only $100 away from being homeless. I don't know how many people know that. It used to be $500. The average person is $100 away from being homeless. So we need to change that, America. We need to change that. This is America. We are the greatest nation to ever be, and you can live your dreams here. I think we're just just not focused, and we're forgetting who we are. And that, I'm not talking about going out into other countries. I'm talking about just taking care of home. And you know, everybody keeps looking at President Obama and stuff like that. Honestly, I don't believe in looking outside of yourself. The only God is within you. Look at you. That's how you change things. Look in that mirror and see how you can change things. And every day I have to face that mirror and ask myself how I can change things. So I try to do the best that I can to make things happen. With that being said, get on the website. Show your support for the Broke the Ballin' Show. Just like it on Facebook, like the comments, so we can make some things happen. Because I really do believe that this show, the way I designed it, is going to change lives forever. I'm not talking about temporary change. I'm talking about forever. I don't want people being financially dumb. I don't want people being spiritually dumb. I don't want people being business dumb or marketing dumb. So this show, I think, is going to really open up your hearts, your minds, your souls, and grow whatever it is you do. Even if you do want to work for somebody else and get that paycheck every week, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with stability and working for somebody else. But it will offer you the opportunity to bring more to where you work. If you love what you do and you love who you work for, then this show will help you bring bigger ideas, better ideas that can better that company and hopefully get you a promotion maybe. So with that, I'm going to get out of here. I know I talked too long already. It's supposed to be 20 minutes. I don't went past that. But I really want to thank you all for your support. You know, it's been a wonderful, I ain't even going to say how many years, but it's been so nice just spending time with all the people. And you know, I definitely have to say a special thank you to some people in Colorado who, the lady in the restaurant from SS Cuts, I mean, I've never had that reaction. And I just want to tell you, I still think about that. Colorado's my hometown, so I don't typically walk around. Arizona, you know, Nevada, California, yeah, I get people like, can I get your autograph and things like that. That doesn't happen in Colorado. I'm not that type of person. I'm not even that type of celebrity. I'm not even a celebrity. I'm just popular. So, but I thank you guys, you know. When I run into people that meet me and want to talk, and like in Arizona, you guys saw the guy with the CD. When I meet those people, it brightens my heart, because I get a chance to just really talk to somebody and see that they're determined. You know, that guy in Arizona that was at the end of the show we did with Akon, Baby Bash, Bow Wow, the Powerhouse tour in Arizona. That guy at the end, there was a whole mob. I mean, my whole team took off running, but you know, I stopped and I talked with everybody. But that guy just was determined. He fought his way through the crowd. When he got to me, he just stood right in front of me, and if I tried to look away, he was there. And he was like, "You are going to talk to me right now." And you know, typically, you know, that would be intimidating, but the way he was doing it was not rude, and it wasn't, you know, like he was attacking. He was just very passionate, and you could see that. And so I was like, get this man on camera right now and just air it across the internet. Right at the end of the show, air this man. And so we did. We aired a few people. That brightens my heart. When I can do stuff like that, and you know, even if I never hear from you again or see you again, you know, I hope that little second, however long it is, that we get to talk, that there's something that just lets you know that you can keep going. And that's the one thing I just really been pushing this year, was just keep going. Keep trying to live your dreams no matter what they are. Keep trying to have a good heart and a good mind and a good soul, and love one another, because people, we can change this world. We can change the world if we change us. It's not a joke, and it's not play. We don't have to be gang banging and baking, and that's a Cat Williams line, and hardcore all the time. We can be men. There's nothing wrong with being soft and tender. There's not, and it doesn't make you gay. Watch some French movies, because the Frenchmen are very feminine. They very masculine, but they have a, you know, when they're with their woman, they are feminine, and that's admirable, because as American, we lost that. You know, everything's go, 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 hustle, hustle, hustle. You got to be this, you got to be that. We fall into that. Brothers, I'm telling you, anybody who's ever met me would never guess my background growing up, because I am very soft-spoken, very gentle, try to be as kind as possible. But I also have worked to be black belt, and yeah, I'm pretty good, and I'm not pretty good, but you know, I'm not scared of people, you know, and so the one thing that I learned from all those years of martial arts was no matter how good I got, no matter how bad I got, there was always somebody bigger, badder, and better than I was. What they didn't have was humbleness. The few times I went up against people that I definitely was sure I was going to lose, the only reason they lost was because their ego was larger than life, and they got angry. That was their two things that defeated them. The first guy was 6'6", and he was like 190. At the time I was 164. So he had me outweighed, out powered everything. And so he was getting it in, and I was letting him, you know. I tend to play a lot of possum. I was letting him. Then he did a cross hook, and I took the punch and spun around, did a back spinning back fist, and knocked him out. But when he threw that punch, there was a kick that I had blocked by stepping up on his knee, and he couldn't lift his leg, and he couldn't move my leg because he needed everything else to guard. I could have just jumped up and kicked. So he got angry and threw this hook, and it cost him his match. The other guy just thought that I was way weaker, and I was. He was 10 times faster, 10 times better, just as good as I was. The thing was his ego. You know, my ego is like the tortoise, and he was like the rabbit. So it was ruled a tie, and then I lost the match because I showed mercy. They put a little 15-year-old kid in the ring with me, and he was a first degree black belt. It was his first tournament, and you know, everybody said knock him out, and I did. You know, and I wasn't going to, so I lost the match and broke my foot trying not to kick him. How about that? So it's about your heart, and brothers, I can't tell you how when I look around, you know, and I see us just being so super macho, and I would like to get back to where we can just be us, you know, and I know it's hard, you know. Women and men, we've messed up relationships in America so bad, it's ridiculous, but we can fix it. The first thing we got to do is look in that mirror, and because every one of us, there's somebody for us. So the first thing you got to do is look in that mirror. So I know I went way over. We're going to be doing a lot of editing, but I'm going to sneak it up raw. I'm going to sneak it up raw and let you guys just see me raw. I haven't changed too much, you know. I really miss everybody. I miss all of you guys. So, you know, get on my Facebook, look through my friends list, check out some of the fashion designers, the artists, you know, just give them a moment of your time. That's all anybody could ever ask for, is just a few moments of your time. I'm just one person, and on my Facebook alone, I'm hitting 4,000 people, and I do my best every day to get up in the morning, wish everybody happy birthday, and then I try to do my best to go down the home page and do my best to just give everybody at least a moment of my time. And if I can do it with my 24/7 schedule, a moment of your time while you're having your morning coffee or tea, just give somebody that you've never even given a look to a look, and just see what they're about, like something on their page. That's all anybody could ask for. That's all I ever asked for. So thank you so much. I love you all, man. Come hit my Facebook, hit my Twitter, hit my Instagram. Lord Jesus, there's Black Planet, Asian Avenue, Mi Familia. Just hit me up, talk to me, and if you know, it may take me a minute to get to you, but I will get to you. All right, love y'all. Peace. I'm out.